Garden Gal, and we are on the road headed to the farm. And this is such a pretty area. You see all of the mountains. It's really when you start to see the mountains. So we just left Somerset, Kentucky, and we're headed towards London, Kentucky. Cameron and I both wish it was London, England, but of course there's no bridge there yet. So we're just going to be happy to go to London, Kentucky, and we have plenty of projects that we're wanting to do at the farm, so we'll bring you all along, but we thought we would just share a little bit of the view because I think this stretch is so pretty with all of the mountains. You can see we're going down, then we go back up, and it's just really cool. So be looking for a video, of course, this week, and we will see you when we start our projects. Good morning, everyone, and I am sure you recognize this view. Yes, having coffee at the farm. And the first thing we're going to try to get done today, this is an overhang or an awning that I bought. So John is here and we're going to try to get this up. And the whole point of this is it's going to go over these two windows right here. And this faces west, and so in the afternoon the sun is just heats up the kitchen and just makes the whole house so hot. So I'm trying to do anything I can think of to reduce the sun exposure, moisture. I think these windows are single pane. It seems like they are, but I have noticed moisture around those. So I actually got this little awning off of Temu and thought I would give it a try. Do I think it'll last 15 years? No. But if it lasts 5, I'll be happy. But it was very inexpensive, easy to put together. So that's what we are going to try to do here in just a minute. John's over there looking for a bit to put the anchors in. And then we'll get busy on this. Here's the tricky one. What do you think? Need some water?
You got a bottle?
Yep. So John's got it up, He's just trying to get the bolt. There's 6 bolts that hold this up. He's trying to get those to flare out and work the way they're supposed to, and they're being difficult. I'll show you how it looks from back here. And you can see the idea is just to keep the rain and the sun off of those 2 little windows right there. Are you the original MacGyver, John?
Yeah.
They should have called you to consult on that show, shouldn't they?
We'd have figured it out, wouldn't we?
You always do. He did get the tire on the golf cart, and of course the battery's gone down. So, you know how it is. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. 2 steps back, but we'll get it up and going. Because it is definitely too hot and I'm too fat to walk these hills. Whew! So this project is done. I've got to put the wire up over there, but I think it's going to work as far as keeping the sun off those windows and keeping the rain off of those windows. And I'll have to look back. I want to say it was either $30 or $40 on Temu. You know, it's not going to last forever, but maybe by the time we need another one, we'll be ready to do something different. Who knows? It's a temporary solution, but I think it'll help. And John's down there now putting the mirrors on the golf cart. Since the battery's dead, I'm going to have to run the battery charger down there and get that charged up. And then I can do my running around the farm. Here at the farm, on a hot day, you can always count on a breeze coming through the back patio. And as you can see, we had John and Dawn here a few days ago. They came and weeded the bird sanctuary. I have been cutting some trees that aren't desirable. I've been trying to trim some trees back, maybe to save them. Believe it or not, this peach tree right here, I know you can't see it from here, it has peaches at the top of it, and they're like a white peach. They are absolutely delicious. So I spent some time today trying to trim that peach tree back. It's right there behind the arbor. Trying to trim that back in order to get it healthy. And I'm not 100% sure about what I'm doing, and I will ask in some groups, you know, what I should do as far as, is this limb over here dead? It looks like there's a vine growing up, and this other tall one, obviously we don't want it to be that tall, so do we cut it back? I'm just not sure. I'm gonna have to get some advice, but I am gonna try to save it. It's a good peach tree. It has, when it does have peaches, they are good peaches. The little apricot tree up there, that's doing well. We discovered that this tall tree right here is a muscadine tree. Let's see if I can get closer to some of the fruit. But that's what it looks like. Google says it's a muscadine tree. What kind? I'm not exactly sure. But obviously it's been here for a while, so same thing. We're gonna try. Oh, here's some. There's some. Now, if I have this wrong, you all correct me. And I wanted to show you, I did get the sign for the insect hotel. So that's now in place, and curious people will know what it is. So we got that one, and then we have the sign on the outside door for the outhouse. Look at that little Rose of Sharon reaching to get sunlight. It's so pretty. But we'll just sort of walk through here, and you can see just the condition of this is absolutely so much better. And we will just continue to clean it up, to plant, to amend the soil, to improve it year in and year out. There is my golf cart down there. Look at that poor golf cart. I absolutely loaded it down. So I'll put that on the burn pile in just a little bit, and we'll get that taken care of. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about what we've been doing. And my daughter Portia and her significant other Matthew and their son, my grandson Harrison, came to visit, and they came on a Sunday night, left Tuesday afternoon, and we absolutely had a wonderful time, which is exactly what this place is about. So we were just very comfortable here at the house. The last time Matthew had been here, we didn't have the two other air conditioners in, and it was not comfortable. It was just, and I kept reassuring him, I promise you're going to be very comfortable. So we were just thrilled that the air conditioners were working great, and he was comfortable. So we stayed here. They were able to rest. Of course, I got to play with Harrison. Then we went out to lunch one day, did some thrifting, and went to Cumberland Gap. And I will put some pictures on the screen now of their visit. As you can see from the photo, we just had such a wonderful time. And now I wanted to take you up and show you, I've only added a few signs and different things like that to the apothecary and the outhouse, and then I'll take you to the legacy room. I've started in there just a little bit, not much at all. Didn't you just enjoy those pictures? Cumberland Gap, Tennessee is so beautiful. If you ever get a chance to go, make sure you visit. We went ahead and set a little fire to try to burn some of this material up. And I did forget to tell you, you can't tell it now, I did completely wash the golf cart. I mean, it was spotless when Portia and Matt were here. And of course, I've been using it. Smile, Cameron. But Cameron has joined us, so we're going to take a little ride down to the legacy room, and then we'll go check out the apothecary in the outhouse. This is Cameron's first time to see the legacy room. So Cameron, it's not even right here, baby, right here. See, George Washington Lynch Legacy Family Room. So walk in there. See, it's a big step up. We got to have a step there. And I have bought some lights to put in here that are solar operated.
I'm just having a little trouble with them. So hopefully going forward we will have light in this room. The only thing I really did, came in, oops, this is the room. There's some tobacco baskets. I'm gonna hang 2 of those up. This is an old door that was originally in the barn. And I'm gonna I think I'm gonna laminate current family photos, like the families of, probably just do my grandfather and put those up there as present day. But that's an oil can I'm gonna hang from the ceiling, and we just tried to put some decorative things up. We've got a bunch of, let's see, we found some lights. You can't see, but there's like a hearth behind here. Different things like this. Some saddlebags. Gonna go through this and clean this up and get this hung up. And then of course, pictures and, oh, there's some sickles. And then I have a lot of stuff from the blacksmith shop. So it probably won't be done this year, maybe next year, maybe next summer this will be done. It is really nice having these doors painted green, because in the past we've always had quite a bit of trouble getting packages delivered to the house. So now on the instructions I say turn at the barn with the green doors, and you know, we haven't missed a package since I painted these doors green. So that was a really good idea, especially for the packages. So here we are up at the little, it was the potting shed. Now we're calling it the apothecary and the outhouse. You'll notice that we now have a rain barrel up here. I no longer needed it down at the house. And then we want to paint and do some landscaping down there. So I brought that up here. But let me show you. We have a visitor. I would have to say it is Mr. Groundhog if I were a guessing woman, but apparently he likes his or her new digs. And yeah, this is, I don't know if I've showed you since we put the wreath on the door, have our little sign up, and going forward, this is the light that should come on when we come in, but I can't get it to work. It came with a remote. I think it's charged, but I just can't get that to do anything. So there's going to be 1 here, 1 in the outhouse, and 2 in the legacy room. We just have to get them to work. And then we'll run around and see the outhouse. It's really a different perspective up on this hill, and on the little ridge looking over here, it is just completely different. I would love to have a house up there one day. So Cameron and I were curious as to whether or not this window opened, and it absolutely does. I just have to get a screen to go on this side right here, and we can open this window and let some air in there. But I wanted to show you the sign over here. So we got our little outhouse sign there. And there's the light that will be in there. I think I've showed you everything in here. But yep, that's what it looks like in the old outhouse. I hope you've enjoyed this video. We've enjoyed making it for you. And we appreciate all the nice comments and encouragement as we just bring this farm back to life with love and a whole lot of elbow grease. And we will see you in the next video.